Which part of calculus textbooks do students skip over the most? Might be a few different answers depending on who you ask, but let's take a look at this particular book. And I'm sure that there are other books with analogous sections, so you can check those as well. If you look at the table of contents, observe what's at the end of each chapter. You have questions to guide your review and practice exercises and additional and advanced exercises. Now, which one of those sections am I going to look at? Let's try it out for limits and continuity. So page 119. So we have the regular exercises, then questions to guide your review, as well as practice exercises, which seems to be a bit of a larger section with a more diverse range of exercises. Now, questions to guide your review look a bit different. They look like just questions, not the typical things that require you to compute stuff. And these computational questions are what students would more gravitate towards. But why should you or shouldn't you skip this section? We'll take a look at the nature of the questions they ask. What function behaviors might occur for which the limit may fail to exist, and give examples. And that's not even the best one. How do you find the limit of a rational function as x goes to plus or minus infinity? What conditions must be satisfied by a function if it is to be continuous at an interior point of its domain or at the endpoints? See, these questions are conceptual and they really get at the roots of the things that you learned. So in trying to answer these questions, you will come across things that maybe you didn't learn well enough, or things that you just didn't think about at all. And as a result, you will have a much richer foundation in calculus. So it's not that the computational exercises are unimportant, but there's a kind of knowledge that they don't test in some way, because a lot of these questions can be solved by simply following the examples that you can look up earlier in the chapter. So it's a bit like following a recipe, but these kinds of conceptual questions are very different. In many ways, they're more deep and will offer you a much more solid background in calculus. So I would say whatever part of your textbook has questions like these, give it a go. It'll be worth it.